All right, now this is how you have an accessible overlook with no trees in the way. Check this out. 2 levels, plenty of room for everybody. There is also a lower overlook off to my right. Straight across the river. Waterfalls State Park. There's very few overlooks that you can actually see out. I feel like I'm a few minutes late to seeing the sun hitting this valley. I tried. Let's go check out Bridal Falls before it gets too dark. This is all so very, very close. Okay, the campground is just up there within a quick walk to all of this too. There is an extensive trail system here that goes to other parts of the park, probably way down low, but all the hot spots are all very close together. Oh, well, it's kind of not the most obvious way to say that. Okay, so please don't walk on the mounds. We have ourselves not just a conical mound, not just a linear mound. I'm trying to figure out what shape this one is. It's fairly large. I'm guessing bear. I think I got 2 legs down there and a head over here. This is a large bear mound. Oh, surprise, surprise. I shouldn't be surprised, but it kind of caught me off guard. They are typically overlooking water at a high point, and this is a nice substantial one. Over at Wyalusing, there's a lot of them, but they're all just simple conical and linear mounds. Yeah, they got a half a mile of them, but this is a nice big bear mound. Impressive. So accessibility to this point, this trail has all been very accessible until you hit the yellow line here. This gets you to this nice viewpoint looking straight up the Wisconsin River across the Mississippi River. Iowa State Parks, you nailed it with accessibility and ease of use of your park. Let's go check out Bridal Falls. This is what they call the crow's nest. Wow, just a few feet down, it's a very different view. I can barely see Wyalusing here. It's all bird sheen in the river. A whole collection of barges sitting up there. Remember, the more steps you go down, you gotta walk back up the other way. Well, it's not the biggest falls in the world, but it's accessible. Yeah, there's a lot of steps to get here. You pass one, you kind of walk over it that looks similar, but doesn't have quite as much flow to get here. But there's no lower view of it. You'd be like walking over it like up there. Gonna head back up and see if we can check out the campground before it gets too dark. Hopefully it's not too dark to see me right now. So these are the falls that you cross over on the way to Bridal Veil Falls. So this is my first Iowa State Park. Decided I wanted to come here when I was over at Wyalusing. I was like, there's another one right over there. And then I saw they had a easier viewpoint. I wanted to check it out. I was then informed that Iowa state parks are free to visit. Wisconsin state parks, you have to pay an entrance fee or at least have a pass for your vehicle. They don't require that here. I'm sure there's a fee for camping. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it on this camera. On the other side of that down log, there's a deer. Doesn't really seem to care that I'm here. Just moving off the trail. He must be used to people. He must feel safe here. Not even looking at him. I don't matter at all. Those pesky kids that are fair scary. Okay, we're gonna pop right up to the campground and check it out. Little kids running across the parking lot. Alright, I guess I'll watch out for them. Alright, just so you know how close the campground is to everything. There's the campground. Right here. Already got sites. Okay, we are at the campground, which is right at the entrance to State Park. I'm going to do a quick drive-through. This shouldn't take long. Hopefully there's enough light so I can figure out their numbering system. If I'm even going the right way. So I think I'm going the right way. So we have our camp post right there. Ah, site 66. Okay, it's going to be a little harder. The sites are pointed straight in. So I really don't know how I'm going to do this because I've already passed 65, 64, 63 on my right. I feel like I'm going backwards, but it's the direction they're pointing me. 62, 61. We got our dump station on our right. Well, I'm just going to take you on a drive-through. I'll give you a sense of where we are. You can kind of see through all of this. I got site 60 on my right. That's the one that had the smart car. Behind it is 59 and 58 on the right. I hope you can kind of see what's going on here. All the ones on the left actually are accessed from the other side. So 56, 57 on my right. These are backed up to the edge of the park. They're all empty right now. They're all just tent sites or simple parking. 55, 54 I just passed. There's 53, 52, 51 over on my right. They're all very close together. Not a lot of room between them. They are defined by railroad ties. 50, 51 back here. 49 is the last spot there. fence line over here. 48, 47 back here. 50, 46 on my left. 45, 44 there. There's a little RV. Let's see, the fifth wheel should be 43. Next to that, 41, 42 must be on my left somewhere. Just past the vault toilet. A little motorcycle camper over here is in 41, 40 on my right, 39 on my right, 38 on my left with the other motorcycle, 37 on my left with the little trailer, 36 on my right. These are now electric up here. 35 on my left, 34 on my left. Over on my right, backed up to the edge, 33 and 32. 31 on my left and 30 on my left with the fifth wheel there. The Airstream on my right was 29 and 28 next to that. Not sure where this motorcycle is going. That looks like a nice shower building on my left. 27 on my right. I know this is going quick, but I am driving very slowly. Then we got a separate wing over here, so I'm not sure what numbers were in the middle here, but they're pretty exposed. 25 straight ahead, 24 with a Winnebago. Got a few more on the edge of the cleared woods over on my right. Let's see what numbers we got. 22 and 23. I do seem like I'm going the wrong way, but 21 and 20 on my left. Fairly large spaces. Definitely these inside ones are made for bigger vehicles. 19 and 18 on my left. Also with power. Over on my right, back tucked away kind of nicely in the woods, is 17. This series is on the right, looked very nicely tucked away. Big fifth wheel on my left. I'm not sure what number that is, but I got 15, 16 over on my right. And these have access to the trails. Take you right out to the overlooks. 12 and 13 on my right. 14 was the fifth wheel that I just passed. Backed up to the parking lot that takes you to the overlooks is 9 and 10. 11 is on the inside, and apparently these have 20 amp, 30 amp, and 50 amp electric. Let's see, the next one is 8 and 7 on the inside with power. The big fifth wheel with a trailer would be 4. 5 and 6 are over on my right. 3 on my left. 2 and 1 with the Airstream on my left. Now I know that went kind of quick. That was a quick tour of Pikes Peak State Park. There are a few more trails if you want to get deeper into the woods, but this is a place that is easy to get around. Everything's close. The camp store was over at the shelter by the overlooks, which is still close enough to get everything you need, but all the firewood is still up here. That was the quick tour of Pikes Peak State Park. Nice little state park. It is bigger than I think I touched on. There's additional trails, but they kept all the highlights, the campground, the views, all very close together. Very easy to access, very accessible. Yes, Bridal Falls had steps, but it's all boardwalk. There was another shortcut back up to the camp store. And I actually saw people using the shelter at that facility with the fireplace in it last night. So, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more state parks, Wisconsin especially, and even a few more special things over on the other side of the Mississippi, please subscribe to my channel and you can get a little more glimpse of some other areas. So get on out there, and I'll see you on the next journey.